G'day guys, welcome back to part 2 of my floating cup pour. Now if you saw the other one the other day, it was black and I did one flip cup and let it float around in these hot colors, meteorite colors, red, orange, a lighter red and yellow with a black base. So I'm going to go again. I had some paint left over, as you know, if you watched that video. I'm not going to thin out my black this time. I'm going to keep it at a 1-to-1 consistency. So I've mixed these all up with my 60% glue and 40% water. I use Elmer's glue all, but you can use any white craft glue. Elmer's school glue works as well. And then I've mixed that equal parts of the pouring medium to my paint. The black is the Artist Loft. I will try my new batch of Mont in the black because the last batch was doing weird things, so I've got a new batch. The colors are this one here, the Mont Studio. The brilliant red is that one there. Right, so this time I'm going to do 3 little cups and float them around. That way I can hopefully get some more black negative space through the center. And I'm going to try and let them do their own thing rather than push them if I can, because when I pushed them, I got that lot of red over the top, and I really want the color to go underneath. So we'll see how we go. So I've got a push pin, a big one, and I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes in the bottom of each cup. That's what I did, okay? Now I'm going to get a piece of tape. Oh, I should have not put my gloves on yet. I'm just going to pop that over the top there like that. And hopefully that will stop the paint from running out. So I'm going to pour the paint in here. It's really hard to do it like when you've got, you know, when your paint's sitting like that and you're trying to push down and make a hole. It's much easier to do it before you start filling up your cups. So do it beforehand. It's just easier. I think so anyway. And hopefully we won't have too much leakage going on. Right, they're just little medicine cups. Yeah, I'll fill them first and then I can move them and cover my canvas. Hey, otherwise it's a bit messy. Now, because of these colors I used earlier on today, but you won't see the video until another day. I've already got my spot on treadmill silicone in there, so that's already in them. And this time I'm just going to actually pour the paint in. And then the next one, I'm just going to kind of like pour in from up high, just so that they kind of mix more. Like that. I mean, you could layer them, but this way they're getting mixed quite well, I think. And put a little bit more yellow in. Now the yellow is likely to go a little bit of that greenish color, you know, when it hits the black. But hopefully it won't be too bad. You need a little bit more. There we go, there's my 3 little flip cups, and I've still got paint left. So I can go again if I need to. Only made an ounce of pouring medium and an ounce of paint, or 30 grams of pouring medium and 30 grams of paint. And I remembered my cloths this time. My damp cloths. Right. Here's my little cups. Put them over there. Hopefully they won't leak. And let's cover the surface, shall we? I'm just going to put a thin amount on first, just to cover everything. And then we'll put a nice big puddle in the center. And hopefully the paints will kind of go under it. I think you need a nice decent sized puddle in the center so that your paints can sit underneath it. Otherwise, you know, if you're just putting your paints on a thin coat, then the paints, you know, they can't drop down under anything, can they? No. So just a thin amount here. And I do want to cover the sides, so I'm just going to spread that with my finger. Take some from there. I can't see. Am I doing okay on the back there? Am I done? I mean, you could if you wanted to tilt it, but I think you're going to lose a lot of paint by tilting. This is easier. Easier and less mess. Just doing your sides. You can use your palette knife as well to do your sides. You don't have to use your finger. It's just easier this way, isn't it? I think so. All right, see, that's done. Now, I've just got one finger to clean. All righty. Now, hopefully it's going to work. Move that out of the way. You can go and sit over there. Hopefully it's going to work. Now, I'm a little bit nervous because this is much thicker than last time, but last time's was too thin and the cells grew all out of shape. So wasn't happy with them. Let's do a kind of an ovalish sort of a shape there, because the canvas is rectangle. It's a 30 by 40 centimeter canvas, 12 by 16 inch. My black here, I had 120 grams of pouring medium. That's, what is that, 4 ounces, and 120 grams of paint. And then when I mixed up my colour, I only made an ounce of each, but I'm probably going to get 3 or 4, well, probably 4 pours out of it. Okay, might use this little torch. Just going to pop some bubbles. You don't have to worry too much about your whole surface being beautiful because we're going to tilt. Okay, here we go. Into that nice big thick puddle. Whoa! Oops, I shouldn't push it down. I don't want it to touch the canvas. I just want to kind of push it, put it there lightly. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, now let's see if I can get these off. Hopefully the air will go through. That looks as if my little holes are covered with paint. Oh, you're moving. Look at you go. Look at you go. Oh, this is better. This is working better than the last one. Look at them go. Woohoo! All right, little dudes, let's go. Off we go. See, mainly the colour is staying underneath, which is what I wanted, except for you. You're not. I want the colour to be underneath. I have no idea. I haven't really done this much before. So we're all going to learn here. Actually, I think I might just try and get you to come up from underneath rather. Because I want that, like I said, I want that black background. Okay, let's do the same with this one. It didn't seem to be really moving a lot when I was moving the canvas. Like I wasn't getting a lot of colour out. Okay, well, that's looking good. There's a bit of green there. Let me get rid of these little cups. Yeah, hard to know exactly how much paint you need because, you know, you're spreading it. So it's a bit tricky knowing exactly how much you need. Now, I'm going to try and cover some of this canvas first and then torch. But I would like to keep some of my black background, so some negative space. Don't want it all to go. Now I don't like that little greeny thing there, so we'll get rid of him. But the weight of the paint's down here at the moment, so we'll go to this corner next. Just over, because I want that to be quite dark, that corner there, like so. We'll come back to the middle, and I'm just going to take off that little yellowish little spot thing. Okay, so there we go. Well, that's worked out okay. I haven't got too many big blobby cells so far because I made my black a bit thicker. Let me just wipe my hands and then I'll torch. This is why you have to have your damp cloths in here. When I forgot them earlier on today, I was in a world of hurt. I was in a big mess. You've got to have your cloths. They're not wonderful cloths. They've been used that many times. They're really paint stained. All right, here we go. I'm going to use this little dude today. I don't like it very much though, because it's this thing here. Every time you want to use it, you've got to flick that thing down. All right, here we go. Just a light torching all over, popping bubbles, hopefully bringing up some cells. In those black areas, obviously we're not going to get anything because it's just black, but that's fine. I'm wanting some negative space. This little guy takes a lot longer to bring the cells up, that's for sure. It's quite good actually. I've got a little bit more control over it, over the cellage. Let's move along over here onto this side. Oh, I think I overdid it just there. Okay, well that's looking very interesting, isn't it? Now because I've already coated the whole surface, I only need to tilt a little bit now just to basically open those cells up. And hopefully the cells will be really pretty. Just wish I hadn't have put so much kind of over torched in the center there. But a few areas that I still don't have many cells in. Oh gosh, look at that. That was too close. Just going up in here a little bit. Haven't got much in there. So I can get a little bit closer with this torch. I'm not used to it at all. I don't know how close I can actually get. It's a bit of a trial and error with a new torch, isn't it? Seeing how close I can get. Now there's not much here. Let's go over there. Oops, look at that. Yeah, too close. You get too close, you're going to be cluster like that, which those will probably get tilted off anyway. Over here in this bit of reddish. One of the reds throws a bit of purple. This one, the crimson, throws kind of a purple with the black. All right, let's leave it at that. And yeah, let's just tilt a little bit. I'm really liking how I've got that black through the center, you know, because I did the 3 different cups. We've got that black through the center because the last one was just massive red really, and then I had a lot of black on the outside. That's why I thought I'd try the 3 smaller cups rather than just 1 big cup and see if I can get a little bit more black going on. Now where do I need to kind of move this to? Oh, I don't really know. There's a big black blob just here. Let's see if I can get that off. But basically, like, I really like my composition. I don't really want to change that. All I want to do is just kind of open up the cells a little bit. I think probably that blob there of yellow could go. Just got to be careful I don't overstretch now, that's all. Oops, we're not moving. This area here is moving. I don't want to put my drippy finger over it, but some of the sections aren't moving. I guess when I pushed the cup around, some of the black paint's kind of made a bit of a wave, so some of the areas are thicker in paint, and this one here is not moving very much. Maybe that's why I've got that cluster of cells, because there wasn't a thick layer there. So this is moving and that's not really moving. But like I said, I'll just do little movements like this, just trying to open up the cells. This section just here doesn't want to move. See, the paint's running over the top of it, which means I can't go that way. I'll just have to leave it like that. By moving this though, like I am opening up the cells, but I just can't get down to that area there because of this. This does not want to move. You have a look, watch this big black cell here. When I bring my paint down, see how it's getting squished up? The rest of it doesn't want to move. So I'm just going to leave it. Can you understand what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm throwing. Yeah. You just got to watch what your cells are doing, because if I pushed that over, all these would just get scrunched up, and then I'd have to push them all off, which means all this would have to move down that much, and that'd all be overstretched. So yeah, you just got to move what you can and leave others alone. Yeah, I don't think I can do any more, guys. I'm just going to leave it. I think it's really pretty. What do you think? It's really pretty. Love those cells. I'm going to get the other one out. And I'll just put it over the top so you can see the other one in comparison. The other one has got... it's more red, I guess. That's it there. See the outside of the cells here where I'm wriggling my thumb? See how they've all got overstretched because my black was too thin? Over on this one, the one I've just done, the cells haven't done that. They've stayed nice and in their shape because the black was thicker and it kind of held them in place. Let's put this away. So that was the one with just the one cup. And then this one's the one with the 3 cups. Let me know which one you prefer. This one's a much brighter, you know, it's got a lot more orange in it, it's got more yellow in it. Because I dropped the paint in from up high into each cup, it's really mixed and I haven't got like a big block of one colour. So it's mixed well, so in that respect I'm happy with that. Don't really know if I like this crimson red. Just so I didn't put white in it, hey, it would have gone pink, but it's in there. Yeah, I don't really know if I like that one. But anyway, it is what it is. There it is. Now, before I take my gloves off, I'm just going to run my finger underneath. Catch the drips. Because if you've got a lot of paint on your sides, it'll just want to keep running down and it'll actually pull your design down off your canvas. So just clean up the sides like so. I'm going to get my gloves off. And I'm going to take you down. There's a hair or something in it there. Where's my toothpick? Just there. Got it. So do you like the fact that I've got that black negative space? I probably could have got away with even more, like maybe just 2 of those cups. That way I would have had a lot more black. But hey, let's try it with different colours. What do you think? Yes, let's try it with different colours. Maybe bright colours like that. Do you like those colours? Those are pretty, hey? Nice. Maybe I'll try that. All right, let me get you down. Just turn that ring light off. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Look at these cells. Whoops, I'm in the shadows. Really pretty cells, these ones. Now I know that looks a bit pink there. It's not. When I take my photo, I can adjust the colour for you. It's just that there's a bright light. There's a window just there. So it's making everything a bit glary. I mean, look at the black. You can see how the black's got that light shining in on it. So there we go. Like the cells aren't as good as cells would be on just a regular flip cup pour. But I just wanted to see what it would look like. Look at that, that really looks green, doesn't it? Just wanted to see how it would work, but you know, I really like my traditional flip cup pours, and this is really pretty too. It's just a different look, but I really like that negative space and that black going through, because I don't get that with my flip cup pours, the flip and drags. I get stripes unless I do a flip and lip, and with the edge of the lip of the cup, you know, move it across once you've flipped it over. That gives you a similar look. So there we go. Let me know if you want to see this in different colours. And we can do like a white background as well. I did do some, or maybe a year ago. If you're interested, you could check back on my video from, it was a while ago that I did some. Alright, I'll leave it at that. Clean up my mess. I've got some resin coasters under here that I need to unmold later on today, so looking forward to doing that. You'll probably see that video before this video. Alright, thanks again everyone. Stay safe, love you all. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, really appreciate it. And I'll see you real soon for the next video. Okay, bye for now.